Valentine's Day is about, it was just sharing love, spreading love, reminding the people that you love them, you know. So it's not just always
and I would
romantic
like to remind
love.
you that I love you, and that's why I brought you here.
Oh, I know, baby. What's your most vivid memory of the first time we met? I love these.
How have you changed since we got together?
How have I changed?
Yeah, like how have you changed?
What did you learn about marriage from your parents? Wow, interesting.
I like having you around. Sometimes you can be a pain, which is normal.
Right.
I cannot even begin to imagine my life without you.
I know.
That's how much I love you.
I know.
It's time for the big conversations. Telling stories of movers and shakers, of industry giants and daring professionals. It's time for the conversations that change your perspective on life. The kind of conversations that shape entrepreneurs and move careers forward. If you don't know where these conversations are found, we are sending you a GPS. But if you're listening to this voice right now, you are here. Welcome to the Growth Podcast. This is the GPS.
Welcome to the Growth Podcast, episode number 30, coming to you just a day after Valentine's Day. There's a lot that has obviously been happening around Valentine's. Shanshani. Some of you are very happy that you had a very good Valentine. Some of you are watching this with a broken heart, disappointment, expecting a ring, never showed up. But I hope that this particular episode does kind of give you some relief or some sort to believe in love again, because guess who I brought to the podcast? I brought my wife to the podcast. Anna, most of you guys know Anna, needs no introduction.
The queen is back.
In fact, the people who are the most loyal to this podcast or to this channel do know who you are. And it's good to have you after those home episodes.
I missed the home episodes. Please, guys, don't crucify me. I am back. I have brought my face here on the channel. It's so good to be back on the channel, and even better to be on the Growth Podcast. So much growth has happened.
Yeah.
In over a year, this podcast has grown.
Yeah. Last time I checked, we're at 19,100
I'm a
subscribers.
subscriber. I'm what do we call the
Growth Podcast.
fans of the podcast?
We're still taking suggestions.
Yeah, please, guys. Comment, write in the comment section, what should we call fans of the Growth Podcast, which I am. I'm also a fan, a huge fan and follower. But also, I'm just excited to be here. I know our home videos, those were so much fun. And so many people ask me, when am I coming back? When are we doing those again? They ask all the time, and I love it. I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm here. Honestly, I don't even want to give excuses, but I'm here. And hopefully this year, I don't know, we're going to do a lot of fun and exciting things. And just when opportunities arise, like this special Valentine's Day.
The one person I know who's very happy to obviously see you and watch this episode is Lulu, because she always says you kind of lighten up, Yeah. So yeah,
I love
this
Lulu.
Is also
Shout out Lulu. I love Lulu so much. We all do, right?
Who doesn't?
The country loves Lulu.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Lulu is everything. Love Lulu so much. Thanks. And yeah. So I'm just excited. I'm really excited to be here. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. How could you go so dark? Why did you say you didn't get your ring? You didn't? Babe, that was dark.
No, it wasn't really dark.
What are you giving people? Valentine's Day is about, it's not just romantic relationships and looking forward to marriage and whatnot. No. Even platonic love. I remember.
Yeah, but you don't see people posting platonic love on Facebook.
No, but I remember in secondary school, they would make us make cards for our mothers. Would send cards home to our parents. And I remember I always made one for my mom, mostly. And then also
because you're too young to
one
be in a
for your best
relationship.
friend. Yeah, but then they were telling us that Valentine's Day is about, it was just sharing love, spreading love, reminding the people that you love them, So it's not just always
and I would
romantic
like to remind
love.
you that I love you, and that's why I brought you here.
Oh, I know, baby. I know.
Yeah.
I love you
So today, I've got these cards, I've got these cards. The backstory to these cards is they're actually called love language, better language for better love. So the whole idea is for us to, have an interaction based on these cards. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of categories, but I had to pack some categories because, man, they are too, they're too... Okay, first of all...
So what are you saying? Are you saying you went through the cards?
No,
like
no,
you
no,
know
no,
what
no,
the questions are?
No, there are categories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some categories are just like
oh, so you made them like
Valentine,
no, like
shani.
like friendly.
Yeah, because there's some cards which are very like weird.
Okay,
so
not just YouTube friendly, but like this
Valentine friendly, like more Valentine prone, around that. So
but also maybe age.
Yeah, age also, appropriate also because some of our audience
and also our country and also
our country.
So
our country.
Anyway, I hope you've done.
So these cards, there are two categories here. The most of the questions and the topics of conversation, I think, are around couple. But then I think there are like 2 or 3 around family. Okay, so I don't know if I should shuffle them. Or just pick a card. No, just pick a card. Pick a card.
It's like that. I'm starting.
Yeah, you can start. Ladies first.
Okay. What's my best physical feature? I'm assuming that's you.
Okay. Your best
What's
physical...
my... Oh, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Oh, what's my best physical feature?
You our country. I'll keep that in mind. But I like... Look, I think you have a pretty face. Yeah, you have a pretty face. Remember there's one time we went to, like, we were somewhere and this lady was like, is that your wife? You remember that lady, from work? And she was like, hey, you have a very pretty wife. But a very pretty face, Obviously, with other features that I wouldn't say here. Babe. But yeah, like for me, the face stands out. I feel like a very pretty face.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Give credit to God and my mama.
Yeah, your mama did a good job. Let me pick my card. All right. Do you ever wish I could read your mind? And when? Like, do you have those times when you feel like, why can't you read my mind?
Of course I have those times. I was almost going like, no, but of course I have those times.
What triggers those times?
So, as women, maybe I should speak for myself, but I think generally as women, there are things that, they're just certain things you don't want to ask.
Okay.
I don't want to ask. I just want you to know. And there's also those times when I'm upset maybe, or you did something that I'm not happy with. But then you don't get that I'm upset because of that. But then I don't want to tell you. I want you to know that I'm upset and I want you to do something that's going to... and I'm obviously at the age now where I know that, come on, like you don't sort things by like sitting down and like keeping quiet. Like you don't read minds. I can't read your mind. You can't read my mind either. So you have to communicate.
But you're really mature at that.
And also, I mean, how long have we been married?
You've run in the marriage.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just really at that age. But I know that for many people, maybe, people who are younger, as you grow, like there's always, and that's the friction that's usually in relationships. Because people can't read minds and then people don't want to communicate. You just don't want to say it out. If you're upset, say it. If you don't like something, say it. If something made you happy, say it. So that the other person knows that, this thing makes you happy. They'll do it often and stuff like that.
But why do you think it's hard for couples to just say it? Because it's easy to just say it. You just say it. But why do you think it's hard for people to actually say, especially like the awkward conversations? And mostly in marriages and relationships, it's stuff about money. And people don't want to talk about it.
Ooh, you went
deep, eh?
You went deep. Like
too deep for this.
It's like that. No, but like that's what I'm saying, So I think it's as you grow. I think what people should learn is that communication is key when it comes to relationships, marriages, and whatever. And the sooner you learn to communicate, the better everything is going to go. Also, I would just say, if you can't communicate with someone, like just don't even get married. Like if you're still in the place where there are certain things that you can say and there are things
walking
that you
around
can't.
Eggshells.
Yes, like just don't do it. I think one of the things that really makes people comfortable and know that now I can get married is when you're with someone where, like you're very open. Like this person has seen you for who you are. Yeah. You're not hiding anything. There are no reservations. You can communicate, At least you should say things. They should know it. Usually, maybe when you're young, the only thing that is a given, where I would say maybe people just don't know how to communicate. Like, you're communicating, but
like,
it's
you think
how
you're saying
are you
it like
doing
this, but you're actually saying something
so
else.
sometimes you're saying it, but you're hitting the other person. Yeah. So those are the things that you work on as you build your
As it
marriage.
goes.
Yeah, but communication is key, guys.
All right, pick a card, my lady.
Yeah. What's your most vivid memory of the first time we met? I love these.
Most vivid memory of the time first time I met. First of all, the thing that struck me the most about you was like your expression, and then we had a lot of things in common. You know, like this. Oh yeah, even me. Oh yeah, that guy, like that. Because remember then there was the poetry issue and those Sully Breaks days. Remember them? Yeah. So I felt like
what happened to me? I love poetry. I love spoken word and
that phone you had a lot of poems in it.
Don't go to
yeah, you have an iPhone now. I mean, you're married.
The OGs know. The OGs know what he means when he says that's phone. Babe, just please relax.
So I was saying, like, we had a lot of things in common. I felt like you and I could hold a conversation, even though I'd met for just like a few hours.
Yeah.
And part of me told me, like, that chick, that's the one.
So that was the most vivid memory.
That I can remember very well. I'm just telling you, I can actually remember the content of our conversation the first time. So it just goes to show you that I was in the conversation, I was in the moment, I was, and I remember that day you wore a leather black jacket, a black shirt, and black jeans. Obviously not these jeans, but yeah, you're black everywhere.
First of all,
you had an afro.
No, first of all, my memory is spot on how I looked that day. I was not wearing a black shirt. You're right on the jacket.
No, it was black everything.
No.
Yeah.
I know I love black everything, but I know that day I wasn't wearing black.
No,
it was black pants, leather jacket, and it was a bright, I don't even wear those colors, but it was a bright, like lime green or something. No. And peplum also, wow. It's giving my age. Peplum. Yes. Hey guys, we used to rock those peplums.
Whatever that was. Whatever that was.
You wouldn't.
Okay, let me pick my card for you. Whatever this one says. How have you changed since we got together?
How have I changed?
Yeah, like how have you changed? Like ever since we got into a relationship and then dating and then marriage, like how have you changed? Or are you just like those stubborn people who are like, I am what I am? How have you changed? Tell us.
That's an interesting question. Have I changed? Maybe you tell me. How have I changed? I mean, I've seen a lot of growth. Truthfully, I've seen a lot of growth since we met, dating, our marriage years. So much has changed, babe. I'm not the same.
I'd like to know, like...
So how have I changed? For starters, I'm more patient. I think I'm more patient. I am very... I don't know. I feel like you are in a better position to answer this question.
How have you changed?
How have I changed? You know what I mean? I think I'm patient. I think a lot of things have happened in my life. There's a lot of growth that I've experienced, But I think in terms of like relationship and us growing, I think there's like a lot of patience. There's a lot of understanding.
Yeah, actually, I feel like your change for me has been more of, like there's a lot of change, but what stands out for me is that like most of the things like in the past, like I'd really ask of you, like just come natural now. I feel like you've really like...
That says people should be patient. 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's 5 years in October.
No, you see, the truth is with relationships, and like it's a like you grow. You know what I mean? Like there are just certain things that, like even arguing, babe. Like remember, like you'd argue, but these days, like
even the things you argue about change.
Yeah, like we don't even like. There's certain things like would argue about the silliest things, but we don't pick those kinds of arguments. I don't know. It's just the patience. You get to know someone. And like even for you, there are certain things. Have you changed, babe?
Like, I feel like even people who are not in a relationship with me can tell I've changed.
Wow, your suits are nicer.
Really? Okay, that was low. Should we end it now? I feel like we should end it.
I'm dying. Oh my
Anyway,
God.
okay.
Is this what you do on the growth podcast? Oh my God.
Anyway, we've grown.
Craziness. No, we've grown. I think there's a lot of growth. There's a lot of patience, understanding. There's this growth when you go in a relationship. You start a family, you know, there's that side of us. There's just a lot. I think we've grown as individuals, but also as a couple. Yeah.
Is it me picking a card or is you?
And I think people should be patient with those kinds of things.
Is it me or is you picking a card?
No, that was...
That's two for me.
No, that was me.
Oh, so it's me now?
That was my, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Babe, can you just put them in the center? Then we just pick from them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's pick from here. Yeah. How are you different from your mom and dad?
Wow. Is this therapy?
How are you different?
How am I different from my mom and dad?
Yeah.
How are we as a couple? Me as an individual? How am I different?
Yeah.
I'm a lot of who my mom and... like...
They're like a bit of both.
I'm like a bit of both, yeah. I am very loud and
Reserved.
bubbly and fun and whatnot, like my mom. My dad is like reserved, but I also have that. And that's the thing with me, like I'm both. I'm an extrovert and introvert. I can be like my dad. My dad is very smart. Ooh, yeah, my dad is smart.
Got a calculator in his head.
Yeah, my dad is very smart.
Pick a card.
Yeah,
Pick a card.
I'm a bit of both. Guys, that just feels like therapy. You want to take me back to... Oh, it's me. What did you learn about marriage from your parents? Wow, interesting.
What did I learn about marriage from my parents? Well, first of all, my parents are still together. So I learned whatever it is, it can be fixed. They've been married for over 30 years. But then also what I learned from my parents is that two people can be different and still get along and still be happy. My mom is very loving. Like my mom is very, our anniversary, let's do some, what?
I was wondering where you're going. Like she's very loving. And
yeah, as in very like that. You know, anniversary, remembering dates. Oh, this is happening. Do something for, the anniversary and whatnot. My dad is just like, oh, it's today. You know, that kind of thing. But like I said, so those differences, but still get along, That's what I learned about them. You and I maybe a bit more similar. But even then, just tells me, like, if people who are different can be married that long, then us...
But we also have differences.
Yes, I'm saying, but our differences are not very big.
Yeah.
You get my point?
No, but even where sometimes, the differences that might seem big or with other people, but if both of us feel like, okay, this is not a huge enough factor, like to alter us or, what we have, or it doesn't affect, that kind of thing. Point. So there are certain things that we just trade off. Like, so no, that's an interesting question. I also want to think like that's
what
nice.
you learn about marriage from your parents?
About marriage from my parents. Yeah, first of all, like you can be in it for the long haul. My parents are still together, and also that you can be friends. Remember, we said my dad is like very reserved. My mom is outgoing. She has lots of friends, and my dad is not like that. But like we are friends.
I've never met your dad's friends.
Yeah, you never met my dad's friend. Oh my God! And people wonder why I'm. So there's this and people just don't get it. I sort of have a problem with like communication in terms of like maintaining or sustaining relationships in a way that I'm checking on you like all the time, and I think I get that. Maybe I'm blaming my dad, but it sort of comes from my dad. Because my dad, like for me, it's as long as things are good, I know you're fine, I love you, and whenever we meet or catch up, we just pick up from where we left off. Like, oh, it's good. You need me, I'll be there. You know that kind of, I'm not like for anyone, I just accept you because
like
you
calling
call
you
me,
every day.
you call me endlessly. So it's things like that. But even though he's like that, he's got, like a constant friend, like, who's my mom. It's just like being there for each other, like just being like real friends and stuff. Like they're just like really cool people.
All right. Yeah. Is it you picking a card or is me?
No, it's me. That was yours. If we break up tomorrow, what? What would you miss the most? First of all, I know you hate these kinds of questions. I would answer this in a heartbeat, but I know you don't like them.
What I miss the most about you, well, first of all, we're not going to break up. I feel like we've established in our families, we don't break up. Your parents are still together, mine are still together. Like, we're not breaking up. But maybe I wouldn't say what would I miss the most about you, but I would like to look at it from the perspective of, like, what about you do I love so much that I'd always want to have? Number one, I feel like it's your company. I like having you around. Sometimes you can be a pain, which is normal.
Right.
Which is normal. But to be honest, like, it's the company. I cannot even begin to imagine my life without you.
I know.
That's how much I love you.
I know.
My card.
I feel the same, babe. What did I miss about you? No, some of these things, like, let's give it back to back.
Okay.
Yeah. Because some of them are so good. What did I miss about you? Where are you going, papi? You're not going anywhere. Yeah, it's just you. Like, it's just this... I don't know, babe. It just feels... Okay, maybe I'm going deep. I'm going too deep. I'm getting emotional. Oh, my God. Okay, no, I'm just being dramatic. But it's just like you're like my sounding board, you know? You know how, like, I go through so much. And, like, I'm always, like, just rushing to, like, share that with you. And then you're always, like, even for things, like, you're annoying me, but you know when, okay, no, this is serious. And you know when to just tell me, no, reassure me this is going to be okay. Like, you're always also, like, just pushing me. There are things that I have no idea how to do them alone because you just always got it, you know?
I'm feeling loved, feeling emotional and stuff.
Oh, Valentine's things.
When we are with my family, do I make you feel like you are still my priority?
Wow. Is this therapy? When we are with your family?
Like when, for example, like when I'm with my family, you know, do I still make you feel like you are my priority? Or do
First
you
of
feel
all,
like
with your family, I feel like I'm
the priority?
Yes, I am part of the family. So I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like our marriage is one of those where, like, I don't know, we don't have family drama, man. Like,
yeah.
No, we don't have family drama.
Also, we've been married 5 years. Maybe, but no, guys,
no,
5
so
years.
we'd have seen the drama.
Established.
We'd have seen the flags.
If we do, then
pick a card.
Tell me how you describe me to other people. Whew, I love this game.
My wife is beautiful. That's number one. Like, they must know. My wife is beautiful. My wife is... I know Pastor Paswani says, like, friendship, what and what, but my wife is my friend. You know, she's so cool. She's so...
Me, the friendship card also, I honestly think that anything works and marriages work if you're friends.
Yeah.
When you're friends.
Yeah.
I feel like our friendship has gotten us through a lot of things. You know, that's why, like, we've been married 5 years. We've never had any issues that we've
gone and
talked to any... But it's because we're friends. Like, we know how... Like, we've established a friendship where we know how to deal with things. Like, you know, even when we are pissed with one another, there are things that we know, like, whoever was wrong in that situation, you'll go away, you'll come back and you just know I was wrong.
Yeah, right. Like, for me, I agree with you. It's the friendship bit. It's like you and your friend.
Yeah.
You have to go and call the other friend to come and help you resolve your issues. But that also is because you have this environment of communication where I can say anything to you. And so because I can say anything to you, no matter how awkward or how confrontational it may be, like, it has to be said, it will be said. Because at the end of the day, it's like, it's you and me versus the problem.
Right.
You get my point, eh? It's not me trying to, you and, no. So I feel like if you're not friends, you kind of like, it's like at work, eh? Because you're colleagues, you're not friends, then you go and report to the boss. Then the boss sits you down, then, no. But if you're friends, just say, look, my friend, like this, Mona, how do you, you know, this was wrong, I don't feel like you did that right, you could have done better, yada, yada, yada. It's my card.
I think the friendship helps.
The friendship helps. How are we compatible? How are we compatible?
You and I are very compatible.
Yeah, how?
First of all, anyone who knows us knows that we're almost like the same person. No, we're very alike and very different at the same time. I don't know. We're like a weird...
For the most part, I feel like we are more compatible than the differences that we have. Like, the only difference that comes to mind is like you know, like to, you know.
I like to what? I like to what?
Yeah, anyway.
I like to what?
No, I feel like you are more, you're out there with your friends.
No, I'm
you know,
outgoing.
You're more, I'm
You're
more
more
like, I'm just at home, you know.
Reserved. Babe,
Yeah.
and you're okay. You do have friends. But,
Yeah, I know I have friends.
but-
I have friends.
Yeah.
I can call them just so you
You
don't
do have
embarrass me. I don't
friends,
have friends. I can call someone right now. Let me call someone. I can call someone
No,
right
it's
now.
not like you don't have friends.
But yeah, so
But-
like for the most part, we are compatible.
We are.
Like we really
are
like.
I think we're so compatible that I wonder if, I don't know. I don't think there's like people out there for us. I think people would struggle. I think any other person would struggle.
We'll struggle to
be with me.
like
To be with me, and I think any other person would struggle to be with you.
That's a punchline.
Like no, like no, like if I
That's a
think about like
punchline.
no, seriously.
Pick a card. There are a lot of them
Think
that we
about
have to
it.
talk about. That's a
Yeah.
punchline.
What's your biggest strength in our relationship?
I feel like I am more the. Okay, when I say I am more the, I'm not meaning you're weak there, but we both have that as a strength. But I feel like I bring it more to the marriage than you do. I feel like I am more like, you get the point, eh?
More like
I
what?
see
Okay.
more like the future. Like, you know,
What?
I'm more. So, like, you are very free-spirited, you know? Like, even I am free-spirited, but in my free spirit, I feel like
I get what you
what
mean.
we're doing now, like, how will it affect us in 5 years? Or like, no, let's not right now. Let's think about like that. For me, I feel like that's my strength. Like I'm more future. Yeah.
I get what you mean. But the truth about me is that I'm not short-sighted. I'm always
You see,
very...
that's
No,
what I
I
meant.
know. But I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm more... Like, I want to live and enjoy today.
You
You
see,
are very
and for
much,
me-
as I have fun now,
Yeah.
what about tomorrow? Like,
Yeah. So
and I'm
what I'm saying
dude,
is,
relax.
so like for you, like
But-
if your last money was like 1,000 kwacha, you would like, I spent it. Like something will come up, you know, like
that's what you think.
Like me, I'm more like, like no. Okay, let's spend 100 kwacha.
No, but babe, that's what you think. Also, like, I think someone should say this. Guys, women have money. Let me tell you, it's not like when I say,
No.
it's not like when I say, oh, this is my last money. It's my last money. It's not my last money.
Oh.
It's my, and then I've got like
Yeah,
reserve.
you
I'm giving my
I like this podcast. It's really.
No.
I'm getting to know you.
No, because I just don't want people to be misled and think that, oh, they can blow them. No, they can't. Like, babe, you know.
I'm
But
thinking I
you're
can't.
you're overly cautious. Yeah, but...
This sounds very personal. What do you need from me right now?
Right now? Right now?
Yeah, like what do you need from me right now?
What do I need from you, baby? What do I need from you? I need... Babe, what are you getting me for Valentine's? Valentine's Day has passed. And I'm away.
There's a reason for that.
Okay. No. Babe, I'll tell you what I need from you right now. So, babe, when I'm back, you know the thing that needs to be installed. Can I please find it installed, babe? I really need that should happen.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I really need that should happen. You know, like when I come back,
I've heard.
when at
I
that
have
place
heard. Pick a
where
card. I have
you,
heard.
yeah.
Thank God there's no follow-up to find out how it went.
No, there will be a follow-up.
What's on the card?
Guys, I promise, once it's done, follow me on Instagram, Anakatu. You'll find out. What does it start with? Shh. This card is... Oh.
What does it say?
Okay.
I feel like you're making stuff
just so people understand. No, the card says it's blank, so I can ask whatever question. I can ask anything I've wanted to know. Like anything I want to know.
Which I think
So I was like,
know
I've got a
already.
pass to ask anything. Ask anything? I think I just asked for what I wanted. But something I would like to know. Oh, maybe for everybody else. Babe. So I think we mentioned that we've been married 5. This is our 5th year.
This is our
Our
5th year,
anniversary
yeah.
is
In October.
later this year. So, being married 5. Like, what's... Like, how would you describe the experience? And also, like, knowing what you know now, would you advise anyone to get married?
Knowing what I know now, yes, I would advise someone to get married. It's good to have in-laws. I like the whole family arrangement,
Babe,
like being a family man.
No, you just like you just like my family.
Why are you making it look like a bad thing?
First of all,
yeah,
I know people who attack me who want to attack me for this. First of all, they are my family, but you love you've inserted yourself too much. Now I'm like the outsider
at the wedding, and they say
now I'm
you
like
are
the
now
outsider.
ours. Yeah?
Now I'm like the outsider. Anyway, your family.
Yeah, I mean, we swapped. But yeah, the thing I have to learn is that, like in the beginning, like it's not really as rosy as they make it look out, you know, because in the beginning you're getting to know each other. You know, you bump heads more. There's some things that maybe you did in the beginning that I was pissed with, but I begin to accept them with time, and I then understood what Pastor Paswani meant when she was on the podcast, when she said the honeymoon phase.
That was a great podcast, by the way. If you haven't watched it, please watch the episode with Pastor Gladys Paswani, especially if you're dating, you're in a serious relationship, you are married, and you just want to figure things out. Or even like just any knowledge you're better off, getting those kinds of nuggets from someone as wise as Pastor Paswani. That was a great episode. I loved it.
Yeah. So she said like the honeymoon phase is like one after 5 years going up, and I feel like that's where we are now.
It's true. We're really at the point where, like we were saying, like the things we used to fight or argue about, we just don't anymore.
Just don't anymore.
It's very rare. Yeah, but would I advise anyone to get married? Of course. It's true what they say, two is better than one. What and what? Yeah, it's an exciting ride.
This is a very interesting one. What is your favorite thing I ever did for you, like on a special occasion or something?
You ever did for me on a special occasion? I think you've done quite a number of cool things, or have you? No, you have.
What's your favorite of them?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I've done so many things. Okay, for me, it's the things that give me a shock factor. I hate surprises.
You don't like being surprised. I was about to say that.
I don't like being surprised, but there are things that I don't expect of you that you do. Those are the things that make me. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of something.
You can't even think of one. I have to pull a game, eh?
No, like
I have to pull up my socks.
If I go back, the honeymoon was one. But also just...
Even the engagement, I think that was like, that is good.
Oh, yeah, of course. I think was thinking of the engagement, then it took me to the honeymoon. Oh my God. Okay, so it was the engagement. Yeah, that was great. Got it out the way. And I don't know why I said honeymoon, but for sure, like the honeymoon was like you did a lot of planning. Like it was...
Yeah, apart from that thing, I messed up with the guys for the transport and all.
Okay, babe, that's a story for another day. Also, that's what's bringing me back. Remember on our home series, we wanted to... We've never shared anything from our honeymoon.
Maybe after 5 years of marriage, we should go back 5 years.
No, we should go back, but also we've got content. We've got stuff from there that we haven't shared anywhere.
Yeah, no,
I think. And I think we wanted to do it to do that on the home series. Comment below if you want that to come. Yeah. Our home series will be back. I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys. But
pick a card.
We'll find a way. What makes you a good partner?
I mean, look at me. Should I stand up?
Right.
Yeah? I feel like I'm very kind. I'm very sensitive. I think I'm more sensitive than anything else. I'm very sensitive. I get sad fast for you. So that makes me a good partner. Like I get sad fast.
No, I'm your what do they call it? I'm your weak. I'm your
weakness.
I'm your no.
Like I feel like I'm a strength and my weakness somehow. Depending on how you combine the two.
No, but babe, you why are you giving... That's like public... Oh my... Please, guys, don't kidnap me.
Give us $1 million.
Like, please, don't kidnap me. This guy stays without me for quite some time. He survives.
And I hate it when you're away.
You hate it?
Yeah, I don't like it when you're away. Like, why would I like
But it's also nice when I come back, it's like, it's fun. We do a lot of fun things. Yeah, but you know that for us, it's... You hate it. Also, anyway, that's for another series. That's for another episode.
I'm picking a card, or is you picked a card?
No, that was my question.
Okay, cool. Describe the way I smell. I know you're going to brag. I know you're going to brag.
Stop. Smell fresh, powdery. You know, if it's a scent, you say fresh and powdery, airy.
Powdery.
Just like a clean gent.
Powdery like a baby.
No, babe. When we say powdery, it's, you know...
Hey,
it's,
powder is for kids.
Yes, but it's like a freshness. You know how it's a baby after. Yeah. Babe.
But that perfume is doing wonders, so I thought you were going to brag about that.
I'm describing the notes.
The perfume
and the
you
scents.
All right, pick a card. We're almost there.
What single word would you choose best to describe our partnership?
Formidable.
Yeah.
Next.
It's a formidable one.
What 3 things do we have in common?
What 3 things do we have in common?
Yeah.
I think we are very smart people. We
love to go out together.
We are smart. We're
confident.
Sort of outgoing. We are confident in ourselves. Also, we are go-getters.
Yeah, I mean, look at the podcast evidence, right?
We are go-getters.
And here we are. Pick a card.
Tell me one thing you did this past week that impressed you.
Something I did.
Tell me one thing I did this past week that impressed you.
Something you did this past week that impressed me. Oh, yeah. So I asked you to do something. I was so sure you were going to say no.
Wow.
Like, I was so sure you were going to say no. And you just said, okay, babe, I'll do it. And I was like, what's happening? Like, you know, like she won a lotto or something. And like, I was like, okay.
I shocked you.
You see, that's the growth I was talking about.
No,
the maturity.
Also,
like,
you don't just say nice person.
Eh?
I'm not like you. That's the thing. I'm not like you.
No, I really felt
I'm
like...
not like you.
I really felt like that was growth. Like, I was very impressed.
I'm not like you.
What do you contribute to the relationship the most?
What do I contribute?
To the relationship the most, the marriage the most.
The fun. I bring the fun.
With your whole games at home and whatnot.
I bring the freshness. Yes, also, like game night, everything, family games. I'm the master. I bring all the fun. I really just bring all the fun. Yeah. What has stayed the same in this relationship since the beginning?
What has stayed the same? I think nothing. I feel like the love has grown. The arguments have reduced. The trips have to go up also. What has stayed the same? I feel like your number of friends.
My number of friends. What do you
It's not growing.
Babe, I've had some friends since primary school. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but no, for the most part, like I feel like everything has changed. It's either it's gone up or it's come down. I feel like the positives have gone up. Like the love is getting more loving. The arguments are
honestly,
like,
guys, you can't be with someone for 5 years and then things
everything
just
stays
don't
the same.
change.
Like,
No.
it can't. By the way, it's a growth podcast.
Growth podcasts. You've got to grow. Guys, also, like me too, I'm about like just growth and positivity and just do what you have to do to grow. That's all.
What is one thing you would never change about me?
I would never change?
About me?
Babe, you make things happen. Hands down, you make things happen. That I would never change. And I know it's not changing. As long as you're on this earth, babe. Get your flowers.
The morale booster today. Hey, guys, my ego.
You just make things
Ego
happen.
boosts.
That's it.
What's on your card?
Change that.
Or what I would never change about you, personally, I would never change. I don't know. I feel like your personality. Like I would never want you to reduce or increase. Just keep it the way it is. Just keep it there.
How do you think we could handle disagreements better?
Well, I feel like we're still here because we handle them better, you know?
Yeah,
but I feel like also we can improve on our disagreement dealing time. You get the point, eh? So, but like I said, this growth is gradual. So if in those days, maybe the same thing would be an issue for, longer, but now the time that you deal with it is a bit shorter. So I feel like that can be reduced until such a time when I can't say we won't have arguments, but if you have an argument, you deal with it. Like, you know how the Bible says, don't go to bed, upset, yada. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Also, like, everyone goes into marriage with that notion. Like, don't go. Guys, just because...
It's not easy. Sometimes you go to bed with an argument.
You're like, you know what?
Fight, what and what. Like, that you can't
that
control.
happens.
What is a question you've never asked me?
Is that even possible?
No.
Why? Why?
Would you hold him? What would you hold back?
Why have I held back for 5 years, guys?
Pick a card.
Babe, I've gone in the 5 years. Guys, we're now counselors, marriage counselors.
She will come before her.
And what?
Vanamukombe. Vanamukombe.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong.
What do you wish you knew about me sooner?
What do I wish I knew about you sooner? I wish I knew that you're never good at keeping time. Like, you take long to dress up, take long to
and
get
then
ready.
What was going to happen?
But
you were not going to marry me?
No. I would have found better mechanisms of dealing with it. But it takes longer, but the result's always good. Like, I think when someone takes long, but then you go like, okay, now I see where the time went.
What have you found mechanisms to deal with it now?
Well, I'm more patient. You came late today, but maybe.
I wasn't that late.
More patient.
Also, it's not like I want to be late. People, just get it. I'm working on it.
No,
I'm not that late, babe. Relax.
What makes you feel appreciated?
What makes me feel appreciated? Just being recognized for my efforts and the things I do, like the efforts I'm putting in with time. My just growth and consistency, babe, recognize those things. No, but also you do a good job at recognizing many things.
Yeah, when I see it, I say it. I don't have to wait.
So, if we as a couple had a theme song, what would it be?
Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She's always right there when I need her.
That's our theme song.
What is something I could do to make you trust me even more?
Huh?
What was something I could do to make you trust me even more? Like, I don't think trust has ever been an issue in a marriage, eh? No. Like, I know your password for your phone. I know you told me your ATM password, but I forget it most of the time.
Are those the only... Is that
trust,
the only measure for...
But then also, I don't think we're in marriage for like, where are you? Who are you with? Give me the phone. Let me confirm.
No. But are those... But
most
those are not the only...
Trust. That's that. But trust also... Okay, like what are you thinking?
No, it's just like security. Sometimes it's like just being secure in the relationship. That kind of thing. Like sometimes... I'm not saying... But I mean like there are people who maybe if they're... So then it's hard to trust. Okay, also when you say security, maybe it's like... I don't know.
Security again. For security, others is the assurance that the marriage will be there, like you always be around, you will not leave
but also
me
the
or what
person.
and what.
But also those
like
things, guys.
Change.
That's why I say when you marry someone, like just be friends. I don't know some things.
Yeah.
How do you spin that? Like people, What do you remember thinking to yourself the first time you saw me?
Wife.
She's my wife. I am marrying her, babe. Don't lie. Do not lie.
I know, that's the truth, and I know George can confirm.
Wow, Harold Perry, you've been summoned.
What's your dream family holiday destination?
Family. Also, from my lips to God's ears. Dream. When you say family, now I'm thinking of like, where do I want to take my kid?
Where would you want to take your family for a vacation?
Because thinking of a lot is just like us and fun. But like when I think of like vacationing with the kids, it's okay, babe. I like too many things. So every time people want to single things out, I always have I'm very indecisive. That's my problem. So for me to single one place out. No, but I'd love to go to Asia, visit quite a number of countries in Asia, like Singapore, Bali, and them. But also just play in Cape Town, back and forth. 1-2-1-2.
Pick a card.
I don't know.
You should decide.
What's your favorite family tradition?
Pizza Friday right now is like the one that's happening.
Yeah.
Pizza Friday. That one's cool. This one's a hard one, but it shouldn't be hard anyway. It shouldn't be hard. Whose marriage do you most consider to be a model marriage and why?
A model?
Yeah, like a model. Like which marriage do you look up to?
My parents.
Yeah, that's why I say it's a very easy one. Like, pick a card.
What's the first thing you think of when you hear the word home?
I think about you.
Anna, I know it.
I think about you. I think about the food.
Yeah.
And just the company.
Yeah. Same.
What do you love the most? It's a good question, this one. What do you love the most about my parents?
About your parents?
Yeah.
That your mom is like just, like you said, your mom is very loving. Like she's genuinely just a nice person. Like very homey, very...
Yeah.
Loves Ataki.
My mom is one of those people who... Like she's very nice to everyone, even people you don't like.
Yeah.
That one. Like, why are you kind to that one? Like, why did you give that one?
No, she's also like, is there any reason in the world you wouldn't like her? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I like your mom's openness. Like your mom, like she's very free spirited.
Mom's like me.
Anything,
yeah. Your family is just also your family is very nuclear, but big. You know that's like.
Yeah.
My
family can never have just that drama from the uncle. It just shows up from nowhere.
Like you're very nuclear, but then also there's like the extended who are very cool and fun. Like it just
the last card
so cool.
On the family subject.
Wow, it's the last card, babe. Would you party in front of your children?
No.
Why did this? But jokes. Why did this come to me? Would we party, babe? We party all the time. We party.
Party all the time.
Like even at home. Like party is not, babe. It's not the club.
Like doom. No.
No, but we party. We have fun.
I feel like it's good to build a relationship with the kids. No boundaries. But
no boundaries.
Huh? No, like
that's why Pastor Fanny said.
Okay, not like overboard, yeah. But it's good to build a bond with the kids that feel like and also if you build that environment, kids can feel like I can do anything with mommy, I can do anything with daddy, I can tell them anything that's happening at school. I'm going through.
I agree.
Yeah, so party.
I totally agree.
Maybe, and we're done.
Wow, that was fun. That was exciting.
Thank you for joining us.
What stood out for you?
You're very, I don't know.
I'm very what? I'm very what?
Yes, like sprinkling love around this place.
Babe, it's Valentine's. This is a Valentine's episode. That's why I came by. And yeah, I'm so excited to be here. I hope you guys feel the love. And if you feel the love, please write it down in the comment section. If you're excited that I featured, that I was a guest today, and if you are an OG day one from the home episodes, please say hi. Send your love to me. I think it's been so much fun being here.
It's been fun being here with you. I feel like it's brought back memories from how we started at home. And then also, I would like to find out from you guys if this is something we should do a whole lot often. We can make it happen, We
can make it happen. We're not taking away the growth podcast, guys.
No, podcast is still...
That's going to be there. Your inspiration,
your dose of growth and whatnot.
Your dose of growth, and there's a lot of things happening on that front.
There's a lot happening on with the podcast. There are some guests I'm so excited about.
Right.
We
can't wait.
We can't wait.
Also, remember, guys, we need a name. Fans of the Growth Podcast, we need a name. Write it down in the comment section. Write it for us.
Yeah, I think you're very easy to love. I think people will love you. The new ones, like the ones that never saw you, like they only see you.
Oh, you mean also, if you haven't, please just go on this channel. Those episodes are here. Go back, watch those episodes. Then let's get acquainted. You're gonna get to know a little bit about me, and then come back and send love also.
Awe, thank you very much for coming through on the podcast.
Thank you.
I felt like it was good. I felt it would be a good idea to just have that lovely shani, in the air, And then also, I like to give people the picture that marriage is beautiful. marriage is good, because mostly on social media, the things that trend are the negative sides of marriage. The husband left you, the shan is cheating, you got war, and so people are, like have this.
Marriage is good.
Yeah.
Just do it for the right reasons.
Yeah, that's
be
it.
with the right people.
Right
but also
partner.
people even in marriage, there's a lot of work that you should do on yourself to improve yourself for the overall relationship. So growth on that aspect.
As an individual.
As an individual, you need to grow. That helps the relationship grow. So work on yourself. If you are single and wanting to be in a relationship, focus on building yourself. Work on yourself, That way, you're going to be the best for whatever that relationship is going to present. Also, if you're in marriage, the work continues. You just don't lie down at all.
Thank you for coming.
Hence the Growth Podcast.
Thank you for coming.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's to you too. And happy Valentine's to you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.